Stay me tripping every time I go live, homie. All right. Pretty much lost the narrative. I mean, did they ever really control it? They always try to make it seem like this is something they came up with, their ideal, and really, in the United States, white society pretty much has been following. Okay, so we set the tone. Boy, that whole jumping thing be making my videos look stupid. Anyway, we do, we touch all music we created, really, all the genres. We had people in the first, and everybody else follows the genres we created, right? And it's the same thing when it comes to the narrative that's been pushed. The narrative is basically going off the narrative that we dictate now. Now you give us a voice. That's why do you think when we start talking, they start shooting? You feel me? White supremacists want to shoot the people that well, they talk too well. We're gonna have to shoot them. Like you get the talkers. Like, let's see, who could speak? George Bush wasn't a good speaker. Trump not a good speaker. Who they have? That's a good. What's the name? Noam Chomsky. He's a good speaker, but he really boring as shit. You have to be an intellectual to really like him. Like, man, I like what he's saying because you're entertained by what he's saying, and not so much his character with the word behind the words. And that's part of the reason why they're losing. You feel me? And I mean, because nobody want to watch them anymore. Then not only that, it's like the whole white supremacy thing, when all the good guys, the white guy, look, he didn't solve all the problems. That thing is burning out. It's like, okay, well, we had years of that. Now we want something new. That's why when they was talking down on the Black Panther movie and how it wasn't gonna do anything, and then all of a sudden it bust out the box office, they like, oh, well, that was just because it's a DC movie or a Marvel movie, whichever one it is. And then all these excuses. It's crazy how these excuses come up when we do great things, right? Look at this beautiful sister right here. Boy, she is fire. But yeah, so yeah, they lost the narrative. I mean, it's not nobody listed their news, Fox News. You got people on the internet sitting with a microphone in a picture, destroying all the millions they putting behind Fox. You feel me? Fox is getting served by somebody with a microphone and a camera. And they got a whole industry, they got people holding, they got a whole team if they getting destroyed. Can you imagine if we take these same people that's on the internet and give them a quarter of the budget that Fox, CNN, and all other white supremacist mainstream media sites? If we, I need to go get some I am tripping. I know what I need to do. I'm tripping. I should have been doing this. You know, if we gave them just a quarter of that funding, would it end up happening? White supremacy would get decimated. And I do mean decimated. You feel me? There's no way that they will be able to survive. Oh, I made it. Gang member. Yeah, they won't be able to survive, homie. They get smashed on right now. Even with rappers, homie, a rapper would come out and be bigger than the president. You feel what I'm saying? When you have rappers be bigger than your president, we have average people that's bigger than the president now. Like the president, it means nothing. People don't want to see the president. You dig? Michael Jackson was bigger than any president, more popular than any president the United States has ever had. You feel me? And more loved. The thing, and that's the crazy thing about it. Police officers talking about how people hate them and how their job is hard. If they was really saving people and doing what they say they doing, people should love them. You don't see Superman walk around with extra guns because people hate him. People love Superman, right? But that's to let you know that it's a fictional story. When motherfuckers start talking about how they saving the world and helping out society, that's fictitious, homie. A big deal. Time to return under Trump. How emboldened? Yeah, they got emboldened. And that's why Trump is the best thing that ever happened to black people. Not only just because he slapped the shit out of black people, made them wake up as niggas. They went to sleep under Obama as Americans. Trump slapped them and woke them up as niggas. I appreciate Trump for that. I do. I appreciate people telling me they white supremacists and they racist instead of hiding. That whole shit, I don't like that whole shit. That's the thing. If they just in the back, we're friends. That bitch shit, motherfuckers be like, this sympathy. You know when you strong and you don't want to really beat nobody up, but then now they acting like they're your friends, but then they poison your shit. That's that whole shit. These motherfuckers ain't strong. They gotta poison your food. They know if it's a flat ground, they will get their ass handed to them and drug through the motherfucking mud. White supremacy weak as a motherfucker. White supremacy is really fragile. If you really think about the eagles of white supremacy, you could say something and hurt their feelings. Like, you know what I mean? And you think of their chants, you will not replace us. Like that chant people are laughing at it more than they actually pushing it. It's not like we come with the proper ass slogans that the world use. We come with the slogans. Everything we come with that they end up taking and using. Black Lives Matter. These motherfuckers came with white lives matter. I mean, white lives matter. They did come with white lives matter. All lives matter. All lives matter is basically white lives matter only. And because I didn't even understand the only thing until I heard I was in a conversation with a white person. Why you guys think Black Lives Matter only? Hold on. We never say only. That's the difference of black and white. Black people say what they mean. White people leave things out and hint to what they mean. For example, God bless America. And no place else. They don't leave out they leave out the in no place else, but in right-wing white supremacist mind, in no place else. God made man equal. No, God made man, but Samuel Colt made him equal. I tell people these phrases, and there's plenty of different phrases like that inside of white supremacist society. I don't want to say white society, I want to say white supremacist society, so we could know exactly who we're talking about when you run against a white supremacist. These white supremacists is in their society. They have a lot of these different things, a lot of different ways they act. Even when I was working in the particular fields, like I was at working at a shipyard, and we had a problem on a particular unit, and we sat there. It was one of the lead guys. It was two white guys sitting there looking at the problem. I went there, looked at the problem, and I looked at the whole thing, and I said, look, we cut it loose here all the way. Then we cut this loose here. Then we start welding and pulling come-alongs over there first. That way we could pull this wall and we'd be able to split the difference, because we had a unit that we set in and it was too short. So it was like 2 inches too short on the other side. And I know welders could close an inch gap. So we could do that. Either that or we split it. So I constantly gave this scenario of what we should do. And he was ignoring me. And then another white guy walked up. Then he regurgitated exactly what I said. And the guy said, it pat him on the back, man, that's a good idea. And but then the other white guy that we was cool with, he looked at me like, that happened to me a lot. And I didn't know how to place that, but now I understand that that's white supremacy, that they can't take, white supremacists can't take orders from black folks. They would never stay in a place where they have to take orders from black folks. But now it's to the point to where no matter all around the United States, the narrative is being switched, it's been changed. The police officers are out of control. Their narrative has been switched. Look at Cops. Perfect example. Cops. Cops been on like 10 years. This is a TV show been on 10 years. Nobody ever got shot in Cops. You have never seen an episode of Cops where people got shot. That is white supremacy controlling the narrative. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Me growing up, I looked at cops, bad boys, what you wanna do? Yeah, and chips, and I wanted to be a cop. I looked at the military, I wanted to join the military. But as they lost the narrative, and now YouTube come out, and black folks with cell phones showing what cops are really doing, that make the movie Cops seem like Mayberry. Like it's some total fictional shit. They lost the narrative. They no longer could control the narrative saying that cops are good. So now cops are seen as villains. And now they want to be out there dancing with the children, shooting basketball with them to try to basically better the image. But the image of police officers is basically destroyed. And at this point, by 2020, People gonna be putting down. I'm telling you this now before it happened, because I'm judging the temperature of the people. Ain't gonna be no more cell phones getting pulled out. People gonna be running up on these police officers, gunning them. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. Police officers will start getting gunned. They're gonna be beating people. And they're gonna be getting gunned down where they stand. Because why? Now they videotape it in the court. Oh, black folks are not making it to the courtroom. And the children that seen this coming up be like, fuck, we ain't making it to the courtroom. I might as well shoot. This is happening. They lost the narrative. They can't, they're no longer seeing all these beautiful sisters around here. Oh my God. Boy, I'm looking for a second wife too, and it's going down. Or second queen. But yeah, even with that, with them their narrative of black sexuality, even with the sexuality thing, glad I've seen the queens to bring this up. They want to over-sexualize us and over-sexualize our women, then want to try to paint us to be like the rapists and this and that, right? But everywhere else in society, they talk about sexuality, homosexuality, bisexuality, transsexuality, all about how people have sex. Now look at Cuban Gooding Jr. touch a woman on her leg, forcible touching. This is when it's black men, black straight men has been under attack. Then you go listen to even the right wing, white straight man has been under attack. So, and is what's crazy to me is that the white supremacists pretty much got the same argument as us. It's like, well, homie, if you fighting the same things I'm fighting, why are you still fighting me? I ain't the one doing that to you. You feel? I mean, it just, the idiocy is some of the shit that these white supremacists do. It's like, they like the fucking raccoon that reach in the trap to hold something shiny and just won't let it go. You stupid ass. If you just let that go, a lot of problems could be solved. You feel me? I'm not the one trying to suppress you. I'm not trying to annihilate you off the face of the planet. Don't fear my dick. I don't want your white women. Jealousy, homie, you right. Homie. On the real. The jealousy thing is crazy. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I'm fine doing what you're doing. I'm with not moving in your community. You don't want me there? I'm fine with not living there. You know what I mean? I will go live amongst my people. I will go build my Wakanda. I will, and I will build it. Believe me. Just stop burning the motherfucker down and watch me build it. You know what I mean? Tell your government to stop pushing crack cocaine in my community. And matter of fact, it's okay. Government, keep pushing the crack into my community. Just stop and let us police our shit. You push the crack in my community, move. We gonna police our own shit. And I can guarantee we could solve that crack problem. We could solve all our problems if white supremacists, right-wing motherfuckers just get the fuck out of our business. But we controlling our narrative now. We got it. We own. I gotta go in here. I got a little bit of time before I get to work. Look, check this. We smashing. We winning right now. We winning. And it's good. Look at what Africa, them African sisters that won the World Robotics Championship. So you got third world countries, right? Winning the World Robotics Championships over first world countries. The United States is oversaturated when it comes to, look at this beautiful sister right here, chocolate sister. Man, God has, the Most High, you has blessed us with everything. But anyway, when it comes to the business, the United States market is saturated. You could tell that by people garages. When it comes to hunger, these third world countries are hungry for first world positions. You feel me? The United States is lazy. I go to work and watch how lazy these motherfuckers are. Lazy. Nobody want to do a little extra work. Everybody just want to do just their work and that's it. Lazy. You feel me? And amongst us, laziness is a sin. Not thou shalt not kill. Because killing is a part of what we do. We live, kill, die for the black woman and child. Killing is a part of our life's mission as an African, as a Nazi African in the United States. Killing is a part of our Constitution. So we live, kill, die for the black woman and child. And we only connect and unify with man that's willing to live, kill, die for the black woman and child. You feel me? That's us. And we don't let white supremacy dictate how we run our families. You feel me? So in me, white supremacy controlling the narrative is dead. I built my own bed frame. It look raggedy as a motherfucker right now. I'm a beautify. I don't need to go buy a bed frame. Fuck that. All I need to do is be up. My wife wanted, my queen wanted it high, so I built it high. I said I cut it down, build it lower. She said no, I like it like that. Then it is what it is. Boom, she with me. Not to mention, there are queens are with us. You feel me? Keep trying to take them from us with all these fake ass movements, but that shit ain't. Grab this real quick, and I gotta do this movie, get to work. But y'all safe, God bless y'all hustle. And yeah, we own white supremacy. Y'all lost the narrative. Y'all know the control. Black media. Oh, before I go check him out on the Black Authority. Professor Black Truth, go check him out. Fly Nubian Queens, the new Black Media, check him out. Fly Nubian Queens. Go check out Tariq Nasheed, Sejahito, check him out. Man, there's so many other brothers, and I like to big up other channels. Go watch them, even if you don't watch me. Go watch them. You feel me? Because their commentary is way better than mine. They got a whole lot of stuff that they do. The way they do it is just you know what I mean. They put more time and effort into it. They like really YouTubers. You feel me? I just throw this shit out there just to bang. I just want to bang. But y'all stay safe. God bless y'all hustle. I gotta go. All right.